The impact of psoriasis on my emotions is something I deal with on a daily basis. I'm constantly learning new ways to manage flare-ups, discovering new products to help conceal my psoriasis, and exploring different medications to treat it. I first discovered I had psoriasis 5 years ago. It began with small, itchy spots that resembled chickenpox. My general doctor attempted to freeze the spots with liquid nitrogen, but when that didn't work, I sought help from a dermatologist. The dermatologist quickly diagnosed it as psoriasis and performed a biopsy to confirm the specific type. Since no one in my family had the condition, I was unsure of which medications to try and how to manage the condition. I also didn't know what could potentially worsen the symptoms. When I was first diagnosed with psoriasis, it was during the summer and it covered a large portion of my body, leaving pigmentation marks. I underwent light therapy 2 to 3 times a week to help fade the spots, but it still made me feel insecure when wearing short sleeves, swimsuits, or shorts. Psoriasis can be embarrassing, especially in social settings, where the dry, itchy patches can make others uncomfortable or curious. People often ask about it or if it's contagious. Now, I'm more open to talking about it and have come to accept that everyone has something they're insecure about. For me, it just happens to be psoriasis, which is something I can't control. As the marks on my skin faded, I have become more comfortable wearing short sleeves, swimsuits, and shorts. And if my flares are really obvious, I'll use foundation makeup to cover them. Managing the emotional side of psoriasis can be a day-to-day challenge. It can be tough when a flare-up happens at a time when I have plans with friends or family, or when I have to delay my medication because of a trip. Stress can also trigger flare-ups, leading to even more stress and insecurity about the appearance of my skin. But I try to remind myself that while there's no cure for psoriasis, there are ways to manage symptoms and reduce its impact. When a psoriasis flare starts, I use hydrocortisone cream to help with the redness and itchiness. If it's still bothering me, I get a prescription cream from my dermatologist. I also have specific products for my scalp, like prescribed oil and shampoo. I've learned that scented detergents, body wash, and lotions can make my flares worse. So I switch to unscented products and use gentle moisturizers for my body and face. To cover up the spots on my skin, I use body foundation. But first, I make sure to apply a moisturizer or petroleum jelly to help with the dry patches. This also helps with flaking and uneven texture. When it comes to makeup, it can be hard to find products that work well with dry, flaky skin like mine. I stick to unscented, clean makeup and makeup remover to avoid any irritation. And I'm always on the lookout for new products that might work better for me. Having psoriasis can make me feel insecure, especially when meeting new people. But over time, I've changed my perspective. I've become more open about it and try to compare it to a broken bone. It's something I have, but it doesn't define me. I didn't know much about psoriasis before I was diagnosed, so now I take the opportunity to educate others about it. I've found that more people have it than I ever realized, including celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Stassi Schroeder, who have been open about their struggles with psoriasis. As I've become more willing to talk about it, I've found that many people share with me that they or someone they know also has psoriasis. It's comforting to know that I'm not alone in dealing with this condition. If you've just been diagnosed with psoriasis, it's important to know that it will improve over time. While it may feel challenging at the moment, there are ways to manage it.